This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the TCU Horned Frogs against the home team. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he understands his running back has had so much attention, winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards. But now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big playoff game. He understands the box will be loaded. The defense will have all of their attention on trying to stop the running back. He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Great defense. And really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets him going here a little bit for the future.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Got a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, and Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big Ten or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want. Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them, and one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Passes tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's third down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first half.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Makes the grab. It's James. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion, set yourself up for 2nd and short.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball inside the 15. And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. The line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They'll run it to the left. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it near the plus 45.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. 2nd and short is the perfect time for this play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab by the receiver.
This guy has been one of, if not the top receiver in college football this season. Over 1,500 yards on the outside. Chris, I can't believe he's had such a monster year, and you know he's going to have a monster playoff, and they're getting him going early in this one. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Running play call on 3rd and short. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Easy conversion for this offense on 3rd and 2, and they've done a nice job getting to these situations, but what it also does is allow you later in the game to have a 4-down situation where you'll go for it on 4th and 2, which leads you to throw play-action pass on 3rd and 2, affect the defense, and take a shot.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first-quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense to start being aggressive in the passing game after this.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And this time it's complete. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. It's TCU on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
TCU offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Coming after him. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But
he'll take a deep shot here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And looking for a big play here. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. He's at the 50. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Trying to find room. It's Baxter. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Five-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Breaks free and he might be gone. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
He's got space up the middle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy, his athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw, touchdown offense. I tell you, they're playing well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man. A fresh set of downs.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Oh, he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low, and here, those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. First down here for this offense. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. On the run here, lets it go. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And tackled there by the defense. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They did pick up 6 on the first down pass. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, to find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
He'll try a pass here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's
touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's got space. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like
a deep shot right down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Extending the... It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, TCU. Back and forth they go. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Here comes the rush. Oh, down. Oh, the football comes out. This one bounces out of bounds. A wild play to end the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They get the second half started with the running play. Moves the ball up to the 30. The gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the right here, running with purpose. Finally bring him down after a couple of broken tackles, but it's still a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that
he's breaking ankles out there. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, this can be the hardest thing for an offensive play caller, but it really should be the easiest. Stay patient and keep taking what they give you. That's back-to-back runs for first downs. Until they prove they can stop that running game, continue to pound the rock.
Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long. quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they are going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
And the extra point was up and good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket, and that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete. Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone. In the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it second and medium. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
It's TCU on top right now. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Makes a nice move there. First down and more. He's still running. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of 2 ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside.
Touchdown, TCU. They count the drive with 6 points. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory, and it'll be on to the semifinals.
And, Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seeds struggle. That playoff, it's becoming so prominent and such a talking point in these playoff discussions. And here again, the lower seed executing to a higher degree. This touchdown right here, great example of that. This group has played so well, so hard, and they'll be moving on in this playoff.
Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like he put too much air on it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this 3rd down.
Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
That's a terrific stop on 3rd down from this defense, and now this head coach is going to have to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you. Offense has to stay on the field. The game is right now.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Leaning on the run game here late. Got an opening here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to...
Oh, he's got open space. He's past the marker and still going. He's in. Here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They are pouring it on now. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the 1st round than have this extended layoff. It is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round 1, and they've maintained it here in round 2.
Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He goes down, but snags the ball. He gives this defense a takeaway. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the fourth quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
Physical run earns the first down.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. Crucial third down play coming up. They're going to run it. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. He missed it. Off target that time. That miss leaves it a 22-point margin.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Here comes the pressure. Finds his man. It's Allen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
That is way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're in to the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel, Pratt, and Holly.